with his dick in his hand, the dude with no lube, and the buck who likes to fuck. A-Rah.
The host with the most Facebook posts. The adult male, fresh out on bail. Straight out of jail, California dreaming. When I step on the scene, hear them hoochies screaming. Fiending for money and alcohol, the life of the West Side. Play it where cowards die, and it's all ball.
Bro, what the fuck you talking about?
Pardon me. Petty, hard, away.
What the fuck?
What the fuck are we talking about? The show about what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is What the Fuck Are We Talking About? And I am the man with his dick in his hand, the dude with no lube, and the buck who likes to fuck. A-Rah.
The host with the most Facebook posts. The adult male, fresh out on bail. Straight out of jail, California dreaming. When I step on the scene, hear them hoochies screaming. Fiending for money and alcohol, the life of the West Side. Play it where cowards die, and it's all ball.
Bro, what the fuck you talking about?
Pardon me. Petty, hard, away.
What the fuck?
What the fuck are we talking about? The show about what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is What the Fuck Are We Talking About? And I am the man with his dick in his hand, the dude with no lube, and the buck who likes to fuck. A-Rah.
The host with the most Facebook posts. The adult male, fresh out on bail. Straight out of jail, California dreaming. When I step on the scene, hear them hoochies screaming. Fiending for money and alcohol, the life of the West Side. Play it where cowards die, and it's all ball.
Bro, what the fuck you talking about?
Pardon me. Petty, hard, away.
What the fuck?
What the fuck are we talking about? The show about what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is What the Fuck Are We Talking About? And I am the man with his dick in his hand, the dude with no lube, and the buck who likes to fuck.
Microphone check.
A-Rah.
The host with the most Facebook posts. The adult male, fresh out on bail. Straight out of jail, California dreaming.
Transition.
When I step on the scene, hear them hoochies screaming. Fiending for money and alcohol, the life of the West Side. Play it where cowards die, and it's all ball.
Bro, what the fuck you talking about?
Pardon me. Petty, hard, away.
What the fuck?
You know, it definitely happens.
A drippity drip.
A little drip of that cum, but
You
whatever.
know.
Yeah, we're live once again. WTF we talking about? Episode 120. I am
20 of them Jones.
Aaron DeLong, just my regular old name. This is Sir Petty Hardaway.
My name is James Vanderbeek.
Yes. The beak is silent, so it's just Vander.
Yeah.
Vander. Yeah.
Schnitzel.
Follow us on iTunes, on Instagram, on YouTube, on YouPorn, on Pornhub, on Facebook, on Podbean, OnlyFans, FarmersOnly.com, JD. YouTube, a little loud.
There we go.
That's good. That sounds good.
We're all right.
It's all right.
You know.
But, yeah, so here we are. Oh, by the way, Packers, baby. Next week, we're getting either the Saints or the Bucks. Doesn't matter. We're going to the bowl, baby.
You think so?
Yeah. I've never bet on a sports team ever in my life.
Except for the Packers?
Never. I'm about to, I think. I'm about to place my first bet this week on the Packers winning. And the spread on it's going to be high because they score 32. Well, they average 32 points a game, but they score every single game. It's like consistent. Like that's why they average that, obviously. But you know what I'm saying? Like their average is so fucking high on points that there's just the only way that someone's going to beat it is if they can score more points, and our defense is just really good.
Tom Brady's going to come fuck you up.
No, he's not.
Right in the butts.
I think if anything, we're playing the Saints. I think the Saints defense is what's going to put them over. Because as much as they do of Tom Brady, every Super Bowl that Tom Brady won, it was because of the defense.
I think the Saints...
Seriously, like all the Super Bowls he lost, like the Eagles won, it was a fucking... There was no defense. They were scoring left and right. You know what I mean? Like a lot of those games came down to fucking field goals. The game against the Seahawks, it came down to fucking Russell Wilson throwing a pick for them to lose the game. You know what I'm saying? Like...
I think you and the
Nothing against
Saints,
Brady.
Packers and the Saints are too similar. I think this
They are.
year, so I don't think they're going to allow that game to happen.
Except our quarterback's going to be the MVP of the league. So that's the only difference.
How many times does the MVP win the Super Bowl? Also,
it's a good question. I'm gonna Google it right now.
it's a good stat to find out.
How many times has the MVP also won the Super Bowl? The regular season MVP hasn't won the Super Bowl since 1999.
Wow, it's a bad stat for you.
It is. It's not very good. But before that, Brett Favre did it in 96. Terrell Davis did it in 98. Steve Young did it in 94.
God damn, they were just doing
Emmitt
it all
Smith
the
did
time.
it in 93. Joe Montana did it in 89. Lawrence Taylor in 86. Terry Bradshaw in 78. Bart Starr in 66. There's 2 Packers on there. That's good for us.
But it hasn't
Mark
happened
Mosley.
since '99.
No.
That's crazy. How is that possible for it to happen so often in the '90s, but not since then?
Yep. Kurt Warner was the last one to do it. The 99 season. He won.
Do you
the
think they
MVP.
started rigging the seasons after that?
No. I just think the defenses
In the year 2000,
after that's when the defenses
they
became
had to
more
compete with the XFL.
No,
so they
you
started
know, and
rigging
that
games.
makes sense. Like, think about some of the people that won Super Bowls after that, like the
Just
Bucks,
Tom Brady
like
for the rest of the
Bucks.
seasons.
The Bucks won a Super Bowl with their defense. Brad Johnson was their quarterback. He didn't win them the Super Bowl. Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl with the fucking Ravens. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
crazy.
So there are quarterbacks that have done that. I mean, Rex Grossman made it to the Super Bowl with
That's
the
a
fucking
terrible
Bears.
name, yo.
It is. It's an awful name.
I mean, if you're
Rex
first,
is a bad name. That's a
Yeah.
shitty name to begin
and then
with.
if your last name is Grossman,
Gross, man. Rex, gross, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If your first name is Rex,
He didn't last.
your last name should be
He had
Grossman.
a weird number too, like 6 or something. Like that's a shitty quarterback number. Don't be number 6.
What number would you want to be?
4. But when I played
so
football,
gay.
I was 53. When I was playing in the game, and my practice jersey was a 42. Because when I started, I wanted to play offense, but I'm just short and stocky, and they're like, okay, it's not going to work.
And you're
But
white, so you can't run too fast.
But I had really good hands, like because I would do hands drills, and I didn't drop anything ever, like never. And they're like, wow, your hands are good. So I was able to play fullback a couple times. So 42 is my original number, but then somebody else wanted that number, so I couldn't have it because I was a freshman. So I took 53 instead. So because I took that number, I couldn't play fullback because that's how you can only have certain numbers.
Yeah,
You know what I mean, for
different
positions.
yeah.
So I couldn't play fullback.
I want a really weird number.
A weird number. 61 is a weird number. 47.
Yeah,
39.
What's a weird number? 39.
39.
39 might be the weirdest
That's
number
weird.
to have.
Yep.
Number 39.
Yep.
Nobody wants that
Yeah. 39 is a weird number.
in any sport.
Yeah.
Imagine retiring the
40.
number 39.
Just 40. It's a weird
Some
number,
people
too.
like 40.
40.
Who was number 40?
Mike Allstott. He might be the only one. He might have been 41, actually.
What number was Terrell Davis? He might have been 40.
I don't know. I don't think so. He was like 38, maybe?
He was one off.
30? Maybe it was number 30.
Maybe.
I don't know. He was mad good for like 3 years. That's how running backs were in like the 90s. Like, what was it? The dude, was it Sean Alexander for the Seahawks? He had like 3 good years where like they went to the Super Bowl the one year with him. Something Alexander, I think his name was. But he was good for like 3 years. And then it was another one and another one. Like Lynn Tomlinson was good for a couple of years. And
Yeah.
he was actually good for a lot of years. They're built a little different now. They're like they're like Derrick Henry, where he's like, if you're gonna make a player on Madden, like I'm gonna make this running back as big and strong as possible and fast, and then it's just Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
You got who was like Jerome Bettis was like that.
The bus. Yeah.
Who else was really big? Terrell Davis was a big running back.
Yeah.
I can't remember other
Some
people.
of the bigger ones didn't last long either, though.
No.
But all right,
Nope.
so this man Jimmy, all right.
Talk that shit.
He was like, yo, I've always wanted to come to your Five Guys. And I'm like, bro, if you come by, I'll hook you up. All right. So he came by like a month or 2 ago with Joe. Him and Joe came. And they came and I blessed them. We were slow. Like there was like nobody there. So I came up and I wrung him out. And I bought him lunch.
Whacked him off.
Of course. So he texted me on Friday. We're mad busy. And I didn't see it. He just came in with Rachel. And he's standing in line. And I'm like, what's up, bro? And like, when you come to Five Guys, I'm asking, like, what do you have? And I'll get your patties on the grill or whatever. And he's like, a bacon cheeseburger and a little bacon cheeseburger or whatever. And he just starts yelling his whole order. I'm like, Jimmy, they'll get your order at the register, bro. They'll cash you out there. So then he gets at the register, and like, again, we're mad busy. Hey, Aaron, you want to come take care of this for me? Bitch, I didn't say come in whenever you want, and I'll just buy you and whoever you're with a $30 meal.
Right.
But I can't just say that in the middle of my restaurant and have an argument. So I'm like, just put it in as a call and I'll take care of it later. What a dick. And then he's walking by and I'm like,
Just like blowing up your spot and shit.
yeah, dude, mad loud. Like, I don't mind hooking you up. I'll hook up any of my friends that come in. But like, if I'm really busy and like you can see that, just pay for your food. Like,
Yeah.
I'll get you next time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know. I've come in. I paid for
exactly.
shit. I don't care.
I bought you food a couple times at Tillman Street. But yeah, if you come in, usually you pay. If
I prefer to pay.
Like if I'm slow, if I'm slow, I'll hook you up. But if
Yeah.
I'm busy, man, like just pay for your food.
If
You know
I
what I'm
ever
saying?
get
It is a
hooked
business.
up, I'm like, yes, thank you.
but I'm like, motherfucker, like you just got your hand out. So I can't wait till like his business opens back up and he's out.
And you
like,
go.
I'm gonna take my kids to this candy thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever you want, guys.
Yeah.
And hey, Jimmy, can you want to take care of this for me, buddy? Can you take care of this? And I'm leaving. I'm gonna just like he did.
Yeah.
Dude, he ordered a milkshake, everything. I don't mind. If we're slow and you're like, what's up, man? And I get to chat with you, I'll buy you some lunch. Just come in like, hey, Aaron, you want to come take care of this for me? Jimmy, you loudmouth motherfucker.
I told you he's more of a Jew than Jew is. He's crazy. Jimmy,
It's ridiculous.
Insane.
It's ridiculous. And like, I'm always gonna bless him. I'll bless any of my boys. You know what I'm saying? But don't come in like a handout. It doesn't mean come visit me and order $30 of food.
No, that's crazy.
Make it a once in a while
to
thing.
be fair, that is one burger.
What?
$30.
True, that's true. That's true. You gotta take a second mortgage out to eat at Five Guys. So, but
Yo, y'all prices did go up a little bit.
we raised our prices. It's been a year. Since
Yeah?
we raised our prices. Yeah, but it is like, bro, it's expensive. But like, here's the thing. God damn. Here's the thing. I was just at Wendy's the other day. All right, and they had a burger that was $7. All right.
Yeah.
Now it had a lot of crazy shit on it, but everything that was on it except for their weird fucking sauce, we got at my place. And my place's shit is way fucking better. All right? Like, you pay for what you get. You know, you go to a restaurant, you get a good... Our burgers are restaurant burgers. And you don't got to sit at a fucking table. Every time someone comes in and says that, I'm like, bro, you can go across the street to Miller's. All right? You can get a burger and fries there, all right? You got to wait for that shit to come. You got to tip a waitress. You got to do all that shit.
You gotta have sex with a waitress?
You could just put it in the tip. Or you could just give her money. Or if it's a guy...
Don't you do both?
Same thing.
Yeah.
Or both. Same thing. It applies to both. But yeah, man, you get what you pay for. So I used to eat there before I
Which is
worked
a
there, so
hooker.
I don't mind. I thought the same thing about Boston Market. Like when I never ate there before I worked there, and then I worked there, and I'm like, fuck, it's expensive. But it was good shit. Like you weren't getting like burgers that they cook on a big ass press and then throw in a holder and just assemble on assembly line. Like you're getting a fresh carved chicken, some fresh fucking steamed
It's
vegetables.
not
and
microwaved.
shit. Yeah.
You're watching it getting
Yeah.
fried in front of
Hell
you.
yeah.
You know?
Like we took everything was mad fresh.
Mad fresh.
Fresh.
For 19... What is it? 1998?
I gotta start taking notes because I had stuff I want to talk about, like one-liners. I always have things I think about all week, and I gotta start taking notes.
Yeah.
The one time I wrote stuff down though, or like I set it into my thing and put it in my notes, and then I read it and I couldn't.
And then you were like, that's retarded.
It doesn't make any sense. It was like something about like a trench coat and this and that, and I'm like, and I remember talking about it on the show the one time, and I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. Like I felt like it was a bit from like a Seinfeld episode. Like I wrote this really good thing and I can't make out what it says. I don't remember what it says. But that's also my shitty handwriting. I wrote like a fucking child. It's awful.
And you can't spell.
My spelling's good.
I don't believe you.
No, my spelling's really good. My spelling's on point. Is that coffee?
No,
Oh,
it's
it's the
tea.
tea, yeah.
Yeah. My stomach's
Tea's
fucked
good.
up. I don't know what
Yeah,
it
you're
is.
saying shit sucks.
I do not know what it is.
Shit sucks.
It's some shit, maybe, that has to possibly do with my colon, but I've been pooping all right.
Yeah. It's something you ate, and it's giving you a cramp. That's what it is.
Maybe.
Yeah. That's exactly what it sounds like. And
It's like down here.
and
It's a weird
there's,
spot.
there's something in there that's got to come out. Either that or you pulled a muscle, and that's equated to it. Were you coughing or throwing up at all that you pulled something maybe?
No.
No. That's the worst. I feel like I blew out my fucking rib the one time coughing.
I blew
so
out your
hard.
back one time,
yeah,
too.
I like that though. That was all right.
Yeah.
When I blew out my rib, it hurt. I cracked a rib the one time. It's the only time I broke a bone other than my toe and my tailbone once. But I cracked a rib. I was walking up the steps. I was dating April. I was like we were like 5 or 6 months together. And I was walking up her weird ass steps going up to her place at her dad's house. And her kid had a fucking Hot Wheel on the step, and I tripped and I fell and tried to grab and I landed on the
Shit.
and it cracked a rib, and
Yeah.
the bruise was like a perfect square. And when I showed the doctor, he was like, it looks like you fell on a toy or something. Fucking Hot Wheel, dude. And he was like, wow, you can really see it. Like, but yeah, it was the perfect shape, and it was directly on one of my ribs and cracked it. And that's one of those, every time I broke a bone, it's one of those bones where the doctor's just like,
Can't do shit. Yeah.
feel better.
Most bones you can.
Well, I mean, like if you break your arm or your hand or your wrist or your ankle, something like that, they can put a cast on it to help keep it in place. But like a
Yeah.
broken toe, they tape it to the other toe, and they're like, that you'll have to change your tape and stuff, and like just try not to like hurt it
Yeah.
until it heals, and then it'll be better. And the same thing with the tailbone. That was the worst. Because the doctor was a dick about it. He's like, I can't put a cast on it. Yeah, I know that, asshole. But what the fuck? What the fuck are y'all talking about?
That's the point.
Yep.
You got it. I broke my elbow before. I broke my wrist.
Elbow?
Yeah.
Oh. Remember when you broke your wrist? Elbow?
Yeah. When I was real little, we were probably like 6 years old.
That's gotta suck dicks.
We were jumping off of the bar. My dad had a bar in the basement, a drinking bar.
Yeah.
We were jumping off of that onto a beanbag chair, and it's concrete floor.
Uh-huh. Yep.
So I missed the beanbag chair. Bang, broken elbow.
Oh. Fuck.
So after that, it was the same arm both times.
Yeah, that sucks, dude. That's like a lot of breaks are they're not cringeworthy, but like a broken elbow.
Yeah. So I'm like this the whole time.
Fuck, dude.
And that one made me double jointed. I used to be able to twist my arm like all the way around, like weird, oddly. But then after I broke my wrist, then I can't do it no more. I broke my wrist jumping off the swings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember seeing John not break his ankles, but sprain both ankles at the same time.
I
He
think
always
I
sprained his ankles.
remember that.
We were playing football. He jumped up to make a catch and came down sideways on both ankles.
He would do that.
He was
shit.
like, I think I broke them both, but
Yeah.
they were mad, black and blue and swollen and shit. Like, we used to fuck each other up playing sports.
Breaking bones doesn't hurt.
I when I broke my toe, it hurt.
It hurts later.
No, I don't know. Like when I broke my toe, I had to like hide it. I was working at Boston Market. I just became the manager at the Whitehall
Well, hitting
store.
your toes always hurts.
Yeah, but breaking your toe, dude, I cracked my big toe almost in half. Like the toenail was completely off, and I didn't know till I got home.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't hurt.
Oh, it hurt the 2 hours, and eventually it went away. But I almost passed out. I live with Jewish, and we came home, and I was like, bro, I think I broke my toe. He's like, you probably just hurt it. I'm like, nah, I'm pretty sure I broke it. I can't move it. And it hurts really bad.
I'm about to pass
for like
out.
10 hours.
Yeah.
I didn't pass out. I took my shoe off. And it was all bloody, and I didn't realize I cracked it. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, and she fucking caught me, and But yo, it was awful.
He
awful.
said breaking bones. I have a high pain tolerance, I guess.
Me too, but that hurt. That hurt real bad.
When I
Breaking
broke-
my tailbone, I did not feel till the next day. I didn't even
Yeah.
know it was broke till the next day. So you're right on that aspect. When I broke my tailbone, I felt like a pop that went like up my spine.
Yeah.
And I was like,
You're
man,
just
it
like,
got-
something happened.
but then the next day when I was like, I cannot physically get out of bed.
Yeah.
On my
That's
own.
what I'm saying.
I was
It
like,
hurts later.
Yeah.
I broke my wrist.
But-
I shifted all the bones in
the
my wrist to
ribs.
one side. And I just got up. I said, oh, shit. My wrist is broken.
You just knew it? That
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, because you've seen it. Like, there was nothing on one side of my wrist, and all the bones were on this side.
Yeah, bro. The drawer that broke my toe, it was a drawer of chicken, and it's supposed to be on wheels and a rack that stops. Well, it was broke, so when I pulled it out, it just fell. And the corner of a metal rack that had, I don't know, what did it hold? 9 chickens in it or something.
Oh, yeah.
6 pounds apiece. Let's say 45, what's that, 54 pounds plus 45 pounds. So 100 pounds. Bang, right on my toe. Bang, popped it wide open. It was, and I worked the whole 10-hour day. All day long, I'm like, yo, my shit really, really hurts. And I got home and I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I broke my toe.
I almost passed out, too, when I broke my wrist.
And
Because
the toenail
I stayed
came off
around.
when I took my sock off. 'Cause the blood was all dry. So, and that's what made me was like,
Yeah.
it was awful. Other
But
than that, I've been good. I got mad lucky. I had my foot run over by a car and thought I broke my foot, and it was just a really big ass bruise. It was nuts. Like it went all the way across. My mom ran over my
That's
my
crazy.
fucking foot delivering newspapers. I was getting in the car and she was trying to be funny, like pulling away while I was trying to get in, and she ran right over my foot.
Yeah.
Yep. But I was good money.
I tore my muscle before, like one of these muscles.
Yeah,
My wrist playing basketball, falling. I fell out of my window on my birthday with Mandela and fucked my arm up real bad. I tore like a ligament or something. I tore like a ligament in my elbow or
Falls
something.
out of a window.
Yeah,
a
'cause
fucking small child. That's who small falls out of windows, bro.
I left my keys in somebody's car, and we were really drunk.
Okay, that makes sense.
So Mandela takes me home. I'm trying to call the person to get my keys. They're not fucking answering. So I'm like, I'm breaking in my window. And it's like a good 8 feet off the ground. It's high. It's a high first story window. It's a high first story window. So I'm breaking in. I cracked my...
Dude, crack ribs
Yeah,
sucks.
I know. I cracked one of my ribs.
You feel it
before, too.
all the time when you breathe. You can't get comfortable. It's the
Yeah.
worst.
I'll tell you that story next.
Oh, it's the worst. It's the worst.
I fell out my window trying to break in. I'm drunk as shit breaking in my window. I got like 1 foot in the window, and then I fall all the way down. And as I'm falling down, I'm trying to grab onto something, and there's like bushes. So I grab onto like a bush, and I feel my arm like twist in a weird way. Like, you know, when you, I don't know if you know, when you break like a leg or an arm that twists the wrong way.
Never had it happen.
It is a weird fucking feeling that it twists too far one way.
I would imagine. I don't want to feel it.
And I just went, no. I thought I broke my arm all crazy. Like, I'm going to get up and my arm, I'm not going to be able to use my arm. But I got up and I was like, okay, I probably just sprained it really bad. And then I got in the window and I got in my house. And then the next day, my shit was just fucked, yo. Like, one of the, like, the things in between your bones, the ligaments or something, I definitely, like, strained one of those really, really bad.
I tore my meniscus in my left knee twice, but I was stupid about that. I just didn't rehab it or anything, and it still hurts. So like at some point, like because my dad had to get his, he did the same thing where he tore his and just never did anything about it, and like he delivers mail, so he's walking all the time. And one day he just was walking, he was like, I don't like how that felt.
Yeah.
And it was a wrap, and then he needed to get his whole shit taken care of. So I'll eventually have to do that too.
Yeah. And when I cracked my rib, I got really drunk. We were at a bar. I drank a lot.
I've never hurt myself drinking. This is
And
good. I feel good about myself.
My boy was talking to this girl at the bar. I interrupted them, made out with the girl, and said, "Oh, I gotta leave." And then we left. And then we started running.
Just randomly?
Just started running.
Yeah. All right.
I was blacked out.
right.
I remember flashes.
All right.
So made out with the girl.
Started running.
Ridiculous. And then we just left and started running. And I fell on the curb. And then I wake up in the morning on my boy's couch, and we're like face to face. But like going like an L shape. So like his head's
gay shit, yo.
not like parallel, but he's this way on the couch, I'm this way, but we're like head to head. I wake up, I see his dumbass. I'm like, "You live here. Why are you on the couch with me?"
Yeah, sleep in your own bed, asshole.
Why are you not in your bed?
Yeah. I would have slept in your fucking bed for you, you fucking asshole.
And then I said that, and I felt my ribs, and I was like, "Oh, that hurts to talk."
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
I'm going back to sleep. So I go back to sleep hoping I would feel better later. Nope.
That's not how broken bones work, dude.
Nah.
A bruise, that'll eventually stop swelling.
I thought it was like a
broken
bruise.
bones.
I didn't know, but I was just like, "Oh, that hurts. Maybe it won't hurt in the morning when I wake up."
Torn shit.
And then I'm super hungover the next day, throwing up on the ground on his bathroom floor, just like, you feel the cold floor. And I'm throwing up with the fucking cracked rib, and I'm like, "Oh no, it hurts.
Yeah.
Oh, it hurts. Yo,
That's the worst.
it hurt to breathe. I didn't go nowhere till like 10 o'clock at night the next day.
Yeah.
And I left my car at the bar, so I had to walk in the snow with a cracked rib back to my car, like all the way across Bethlehem. And I had a ticket too. I got a ticket
That sucks.
because I was parked there till the next fucking night.
That sucks. I would have fought it, but I was injured.
That was not a fun night.
Oh.
or day.
Drunken fucking injuries. I've never had one. I don't think I've had one.
I had to stop. No more drunken.
I've done some stupid shit.
blackout
but
excursions.
I've I'm good. I'm thick, so I've always had extra padding. I've always said because I've done dumb shit. I jumped 15 feet maybe off of a fucking awning into a snow pile that had a wooden picnic bench hidden underneath it that we crashed through. That I don't know how we came. We didn't come out unscathed, but we came out. I feel like we didn't have anything broke. I did have a bruise from my armpit all the way down to my thigh. That was fucking gnarly. It was real bad.
That'll do it.
But it's cool because I was at like a teenage age, or like my parents never needed to see me without a shirt and pants on. So like
Yeah.
I was easy to cover up.
Yeah.
They never knew about that. It just sucked because we were at a getaway with a bunch of other families and kids, and we did that an hour into our trip, and we were there all weekend. So me and my boy, Zach Weller, had to pretend like nothing was wrong with us, and here we were all fucked up, and we broke one of those thick ass wooden picnic benches that they have at like every park. You know what I mean? Like we just blasted right through it. Like those things are thick as fuck. Like we hit it with such force.
Yeah, they're made of wood.
Well, yeah, because I did an elbow drop and he did like something else, and we just bam. We didn't know all the snow was right on top of it. Matt was there. Yeah, there was mad people there. They were just like, oh, and we were fucked up. Yeah, oh, it hurt.
Yeah.
That was cool. That was when we were young and we can do wild shit like that.
I just used to jump off of everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
The top of the slide. You know how
Yep.
they used to have the top thing on the slide, the covering part? I used to climb on top of there and just fucking fly off.
A friend of ours had a pool on 15th. He lived on like 15th and Tremont or something, all the way up the hill there. And he had a pool, and he had like a one-level house. So we had the idea to climb onto the roof and jump into the pool.
Oh, of course.
And when his parents left, we would do that. And that shit was mad fun. I mean, what's a roof? That's 15 feet probably.
Yeah.
From there to an in-ground pool.
Yeah.
Dude, his pool was 8 feet deep. So, like, because he had a real high diving board. And that's what we were thinking, like, yo, the fucking house. We can get up on the house. And he went to jump off the roof the one time and slipped as he got to the edge and fell onto the grill. Now, it wasn't on or anything, but can you imagine falling back
A
first?
grill's pretty hard, yeah.
Oh, and just, oh.
We used to jump off
Fuck.
of my buddy's roof onto his trampoline,
Oh, that's fun. That's cool.
and their house got raided. They were like in a cocaine ring.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
You shouldn't do that.
No.
Yeah. Or don't get caught. That's the other thing.
Don't be
yeah.
in a cocaine ring.
Yeah, that's probably good advice.
Yeah. They were going down. My parents were like, don't send your kids over there no more.
Yeah.
And then they got raided.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Getting raided sucks.
Yeah.
So don't get raided.
Nope.
Don't do stuff to get raided.
Nope.
Right? Like that's probably a good idea.
Unless you're like a part of the Lost Ark.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. Right. Or if you play for
For the
Los
Raiders.
Angeles Raiders, yeah. Yeah. Or Las Vegas.
Then you would
Raiders.
hope to be raided.
Sorry. Change
Well.
change teams, I don't even know how many times. Or change locations.
Yeah, the Raiders, they were a part of LA.
LA, Oakland, and now Las Vegas.
I don't like when teams change.
Yeah.
Like they have the Hornets again now back in Charlotte, right?
I like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they were the Bobcats.
Yeah, so
And they're probably like,
gay.
this is stupid. Let's
It's
just be the
dumb.
Hornets.
They
Like
all-
nobody. It isn't like there's other Hornets.
It
There's
was
no other
fine.
Hornet. Yeah. What was wrong
The
with
team
it?
was fine.
What was wrong with it? I don't understand. They even kept well, no, they changed the colors for a while.
Well, they
and
went to
then
New
back.
Orleans then. They were the New Orleans Hornets for a while. And
You're
then-
right. For like a season.
And then they were like, no,
then
we're going to be Pelicans.
We're gonna be Pelicans instead. That makes perfect sense because when you go to New Orleans, I would assume there's a lot of Pelicans.
There's a lot of other things.
I've never been to New Orleans. It'd be a great place to go.
Like, if anything, they should be named the Jazz. Ain't no Jazz going on in Utah.
That's probably where the team originated from because teams have moved too. Like the Lakers are in California. There's not many lakes there. They're from Minnesota. They were from Minnesota. There's
Yeah.
lots of lakes there.
Isn't like the land of 1,000 lakes?
So it made perfect sense for them to be called the Lakers. But
Land
to
of-
be the
land
Los
of
Angeles
lakes.
Lakers, I don't believe there's a lake anywhere near
It
Los
just
Angeles.
flows better, right?
It does. LA Lakers sounds cool. But again, no lakes.
No.
Nope. So there's that. They said that in basketball, the beginning of basketball. Like the Utah Jazz, where they don't allow jazz in Utah or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's other ones like the Tennessee Oilers at one point.
I liked the Oilers.
Yeah, well, the Houston Oilers made sense because you get oil in Texas, but they don't really mine for oil in Tennessee. So that made sense to change the name there. And there was a couple other ones that they had that were a good point. They were a good point. I was like, okay, that makes sense. But some of them are just. There was a comedian that said that'd be cool if like the actual teams like fought each other. Like if this week it was the Giants versus the Bears, and it was actually giant people versus bears, or if it was like the Falcons.
I want the
versus
Supersonics.
Seahawks.
The Supersonics back.
Yeah. Seattle Supersonics.
Yeah.
Or what are some of the other ones? The Bullets are gone.
Oh yeah, the Bullets.
Yep.
That was too offensive.
Yeah. So they're the
Assholes,
Wait,
yo.
what's DC's team?
Wizards.
The Wizards are the Wizards now. Because they were the Washington Bullets, right?
I'm offended by Wizards.
Yeah. That's fucking. It's offensive to Wizards.
I don't like magic and stuff.
Yeah. This shit's mad fucking. I don't like it.
No. They're out there pulling rabbits out of hats and stuff.
Yeah.
Who wants to do that?
Squirting people with fake flowers. It's
Right.
fucked up. What's wrong with you? You pulling fucking handkerchiefs out your throat? That can't be sanitary.
No, not at all.
So,
Not in these times.
I don't know.
You know? Out there sawing bitches in half.
I saw a good ass magician a few years ago. Actually, we went to Knoebels. They have like one of those free things where you can go in. I'm like,
Did he
oh.
practice Judaism?
No, I don't believe so.
I think he did.
No, he did not. I don't believe so.
Did
But
you ask him?
he was actually really good. He did this fucking levitation shit. And I even walked up and looked at it like, all right.
I remember back in high school,
give you this.
We had this teacher who did this magic trick. It was the most simple thing, too. But we had a substitute, and he did this magic trick with rubber bands where you have them together, locked in. And he does something like, oh, they're locked in.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, he goes like this, and they melt through. And I watched it, like, in my face.
Yeah.
I was like, let me watch you do that. And he did it. And it legit just melted the fuck through. I watched it melt through in my face.
Bro, I watched that magician make a fucking table float. And then some girl's like hat or some shit. She had something in her hand. I'm like, this is insane. Like, seriously, everybody's sitting there clapping, and I'm just walking up like, April's like, Aaron, sit down. I'm like, hang on a minute. This is fucking amazing. It blew my mind. Because I sat in there like, I don't want to see this shit. And by the end of it, I'm like, yo, bravo, bro. I even went up, I'm like, dude, that was fucking awesome. He's like, thanks, man. Like, it was so cool. Like, I don't know.
It's always gay when you figure it out, though.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh.
They be fucking with demons and shit, bro.
That's it.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's black magic.
Yeah.
That's why he said thanks, man, because you know what? Satan helped me make it levitate. Blah!
You got
That's what
to
he should have said. Been
you got to
awesome.
stone them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I should do. I should learn magic and come out and be a straight, like a dark-ass magician.
That's what this man tried to do. Chris Angel or whatever.
Yeah, but I'm going to be
tried
like
to be
over
like
the
that.
top. Like,
Like
Aaron the angel, and I'm going to fuck your eyes.
satanic angel.
Yeah. And I'm gonna do
Aaron the
crazy.
demon guy.
Yeah, I'm going to fuck your eyes with my soul. And there we go. And I'm off to the races, and I'm a magician. That's something I could do. That's one of those things that you could learn at a later time in life and try.
You could do that when you're really old.
Yeah.
Just get into
Yeah,
magic.
seriously, right? Like
Grow a beard.
It's not something that you have to like. I've been practicing magic for a long time. You can
Wear
start
a-
practicing at a later age and become a magician.
Wear a
Like,
funny hat.
Yeah, it's not that hard. It's something you can pick up. It's a second act in some people's lives. It's not like a sport. You can't pick up MMA at 35 or something like that. But yo, you trying to get into into some magicianry?
Pulling quarters out of ears.
Yo, you can do that at any age.
Yeah. Fucking make your thumb.
Crush it.
You know?
There's a lot of jobs
Do
that
your
you can.
fucking thumb thing.
Yo, come out and just start off with that right away. Like, yo, you ever see my thumb? Bang.
We should do a skit like that.
Like a magician.
Yeah, it
And
comes
it's-
out and he does the thumb
It's
thing.
the thumb, like all like whack ass magic, like dollar store magic with the wand, and it'll be the fake flowers, and you can struggle. Hang on a second.
Not
Ta-da.
even struggle. Do
Ta-da.
it very confidently.
Hang on a sec. Give me 1 second.
Do it real good.
Ta-da. No, it'd be even better if it was awful.
Make it mad obvious.
The Mask Changer magician, dude.
Does he change his mask?
Oh.
Or he changes your mask?
I used to like those shows where the magician would come out with the mask on and like he would show you how they would do some of the shit. That was pretty cool. I like that because some of the ones where you kind of thought you knew what it was, it wasn't.
I think they killed that guy.
Oh yeah,
probably.
They like
giving away those secrets.
Yeah, magicians.
They don't like that shit.
The secret magician like society that killed that motherfucker.
Yeah.
David Blaine's pretty wild too. He's a weird motherfucker. But,
he's very weird.
But he does some cool ass shit. His shit's more like he does his card tricks and shit on the street. He did was cool. This, like the stunts he does. That's what they are. They're stunts.
Yeah, but that's how like
But they're cool.
That's how like the magician magic kind of started with fucking what's his face.
Houdini,
with
Where he
Houdini,
pushed
and they
limits and
do,
stuff,
breaking out of chains.
Yeah, because like this dude, David Blaine was in a box like hung up above a city in like London for like 30-some days or 40-some days straight or something like that. Like, and then I don't know.
They all have a twin.
Do they?
You never watched that movie? I think they all have a twin.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know
That's
that.
the secret.
Oh,
is they all have a twin.
Wow. I know some comedians are like that, where they have a twin or a brother that's very close in age.
No, it's like magicians. They all have a twin.
That's wild. That's fucking weird. That makes me not want to get into it now.
Because you need a twin?
Yeah, it's sketchy. There's something about it. Now I'm more into that they're fucking with demons thing, bro. Like you have to have a twin.
You can like
Fucking
get yourself
weird.
cloned and then become
That's
a magician.
True. I can just do that. It's just pretty easy. I'll just go through the clone process.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
And then become a magician.
I'll just clone myself into being a magician.
Yeah. Like you have enough money to clone yourself just to be a magician.
Just to be a magician. That'd be cool as fuck.
Like that's what you do with your money.
Yep. I'm so rich. I want to be a magician, but I didn't want to like learn to be a magician, so I cloned myself, and my clone's gonna be a magician.
No, because they work together in tandem. That's why they get out of shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that I didn't know. I thought they were just good.
Yeah. So when you see the guy,
Fucking
it's like
liars.
It's like a different dude.
That's fucking.
Yeah, he said the
liars.
movie The Prestige was like that. Yeah, that was the movie.
Whack.
It's a pretty good movie.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I didn't fucking see it. Yeah. So we're gonna play again tomorrow. Some fucking poker. What'd you get? You got some money last week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jimmy bribed me to quit. I was super tired. We played way too long.
Yeah, we did. There was 8 of us too, and a buy and another buy-in. So.
Yeah.
There's only gonna be 6 this week, and we're starting an hour earlier. The other thing too is the smoke breaks. Like, I get it. Like, people want to smoke, but like, if you're at work, you're allowed to go a few hours without a cigarette, right? Like, we can't do a couple of rounds and then take a break, like, or maybe quit.
Just quit.
It's probably a better idea.
Yeah.
Cigarettes and vaping are fucking stupid. You're gonna smoke some, get high.
It's gay.
It's dumb.
What are you gonna do? People are gay.
Yeah. It'll be 13 years next month since I quit cigarettes. We did the math the other day. It's a little over $46,000 I think I've saved.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
You should probably just give me that money that you saved.
No. I mean, I didn't save all of it, but like I've... So, like,
You spent it on other things.
Yeah, like, well...
Cocaine.
Mostly cocaine and hookers. But no, when I smoked cigarettes, we had a 2-bedroom apartment and a piece of shit car. I now own a car. I'm halfway through paying off another nice car, and I have a house and like things.
Right.
So like
instead of
I have
cancer.
to show for it. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I have stuff. Yeah, in my bodies. Yeah. Fuck cigarettes. They're stupid, bro. They're a waste of fucking money. They're dumb. And that's the one good thing about this generation coming up. Like every minor that I hire, most people I hire that are under the age of 30, none of them smoke.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like
They're just like, that's dumb.
it's stupid. It is. It's fucking dumb. Now I have some dudes that vape. I have a dude that has a fucking.
there's a lot of people that-
I had a guy that had a pencil fucking beard and was like,
He brought his own
"You
hookah.
go out and vape, bro."
Oh.
We were at a manager meeting together, and
You don't have a Dominican
we
that
were
brings
like-
his own hookah?
we were like, "Hey, let's all go." I did have one actually. I had one in his backpack.
Jesus
He did,
Christ.
yep. But no, this dude was like, we were all gonna go out to lunch as a group, managers. We're all together. Hey, let's go out and have some lunch. And my boss was gonna buy us lunch. Oh no, man, I'm just gonna sit in my car and vape and play some video games on my phone. And literally, baked out his car with vape smoke.
Yeah.
So we all come back from lunch, and we're sitting at the table waiting for this dude. and he opens up his car door and smoke pours out, and the people behind us are like, God, what a douche. And we're all laughing because we know it's him and he's going to sit right down near him. It was fucking hilarious. But it's what you get for being a douche. When you
Right.
look like you
R1.
are one, you probably are one. Yeah. And he was such a doucher.
Does your brother still vape?
Probably.
He smokes out his car.
Yeah. I'm sure he does. I'm sure he bakes out his car with
Plays
vape
video
smoke.
games
Yep.
on his phone.
You wanna go get-
He's playing like Candy
You want
Crush.
to go get lunch, bro? No, I'm just going to bake out my car with vape smoke and play video games. All right. We'll see you in an hour. And that's what he did. It was weird. And he totally got clowned.
Is your brother coming tomorrow too?
He didn't respond, so I assume not.
Being a gay.
Yeah, I think it's
He feels
You-
defeated
you
because I knocked him out.
Is it Jordan, Jimmy, and his three? Two. He's bringing Mar and Joe, and then you and myself.
All right.
6 of us. That's good though. 250 and Fitty.
I came back on your brother. He almost took me out.
Yeah.
And
You played good, man. You did. Gabe was playing
I
good
came
too,
back.
and I think he started to get a little tired toward the end. That's the thing with poker. A lot of it's endurance. You have to be able to want to play, and sometimes you just kind of give up, and you're like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna." Like Jimmy does that sometimes. He gets lucky when he does that. I'm just gonna go all in. Fuck it, and then he'll win, and then he'll do it again, and he'll win, and then before you know it, he's chip leader and fucker. My goal is to take him out next week.
It does take a toll on you mentally
It
too,
does.
because then after you get a couple hands where they're not too good, you're just like, fuck.
Yeah.
Do I?
And then you're not looking at the board the right way, and then you're chasing cards instead of reading the board. So there are times where it's obvious that someone has a straight, and you keep betting man, what do you have? And you have 2 pair thinking that you have a good hand, and here I got a straight. Fuck, man, I didn't even see that. I don't know how many times I've done that or someone has done that to me where I'm like, what are you betting on?
I got away with
do
some
you
sweet
have?
bluffs last week too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I fucked you guys up.
See, I never bluff.
I fucked you guys up a couple times.
Or maybe I do. See, I never show you cards. If nobody pays to see my cards and I win a hand, I don't ever show anybody my cards.
I know you
My
don't.
grandfather taught me that, and it used to piss me off. And the one time he was like, "Aaron, that's why I do it." I'm like, "Oh, that's genius." He's like, "Yeah, because then you're always kind of mad playing me,
Yeah.
and you're kind of not off your game, but not on." And I'm like, "All right, you're a wise man." And I stole it. And oh man, me and him would play after that, he loved that shit. So my mom would get mad. It's like, "All right, hey."
Nah, I just failed at calling Jim's bluff. Yeah.
Nah, I get it, bro. Yeah, and Jimmy's he's good. Let's be honest. He is really good at poker. He's really good at being able to throw you off. Because there are times that I've called him thinking that he was bluffing and he had something.
Yeah.
So that's the game, though. But that's what's fun about it, too. I love it. And getting everybody together was nice, so.
I know a couple of Jimmy's tells now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Let's see. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Plus, I'm waking up early to smoke some
Cigarettes.
meat.
Smoke some meat. Oh, okay.
Yeah, hell yeah. Nah, I got some wings for us for the game tomorrow. Some smoked wings and some.
Yeah, Gabe. I think Gabe
hook
gets hyped to try to call people's bluff, so he got too into it. He
Yeah.
was like, "All right, I'll call you."
Yeah, because sometimes Jimmy does that. He'll just bully a hand out of people.
Yeah, but I think Gabe likes to call
Yeah.
someone's bluff.
Yeah,
he
fuck
got too
yeah.
into it instead of
Yeah.
thinking it through.
Yeah.
He just wanted to call the bluff.
Plus, Andy bluffs a lot, so it's easy to call Andy bluff.
Yeah. Yeah.
My brother. He's my brother.
He goes super hard.
But he does. 500 on top. Andy, we didn't even flip the cards yet. Our blind is 25 and 50, and he's 500 on top. 30 minutes into the game. That's why it's done in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You got to do that. You got to do that sparing wisely.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever raised it before I flipped. I might have raised it maybe the pot. If it's 50 or 100, I might be like, hey, let's throw another 100 on top. Let's have some fun. But 30 minutes into the game, before we even raise the blinds, 500 on top. Fuck, bro. Oh. Still, it's my brother. It's my brother.
I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna go up early, you have to try to take everybody out.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, honestly, the first 2 hours is ideal. I think that's the problem with us last week. Nobody was out early.
No, we were playing very conservative.
We were, and I don't know if it was conservative. We weren't getting hands that made anybody want to push. I really think that's what it was. There was what Gabe had the 4 of a kind. That was crazy. That was nuts, man. 4 of a kind. Fuck. I've been playing poker a while. I've never hit one.
I have.
I was 1 card away from a straight flush. I've never hit one of those either.
You always get it when you have like pocket 4s or some shit.
That's
like
what
that.
he had,
Yeah.
or something like that.
And you're like, fuck it, I'll play pocket 4s.
Yeah, I think we flopped the 3 of a kind.
Oh,
or
here's
whatever,
Mandela.
and the
Did he
other one.
answer you? Late to the party. What the fuck are we
talking
about?
about poker.
Come play.
Yeah, we got a game tomorrow.
Mañana.
We were talking about poker. It's fun.
Yeah, you're super late. We're about
Yo,
to
you
be
know what's
done.
whack too? There was that table on Facebook Marketplace. So I sent the guy an offer. He had
Oh, he
on
sold
there.
it?
He sold it.
Motherfucker.
Yep. For over $20. Bro, I send you an offer for $100 and you're like sold. And somebody offers you full price $120 and you're like, I took the other offer, sorry. It was $20, bro.
Yeah, those people. The people have no ethics. Like, if you accept the offer, at least go back to the other person and be like, yo, this dude offered me $120. Do you want it for $120?
Yeah, because I would have been like, all right, for $20, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I just offered you $100 because I'm cheap. And I want to get everything on the low. So I tried to offer $20 less, and you sold it from underneath me. But it's all right. I ordered one, and it's going to take like 3 weeks to get here. But it's the same one, but I just got a brand new one coming. It was $250, but it's worth every fucking penny. It's got the center part where you can put down the 3, and it's fucking lit.
Has a stripper pole in the middle.
Fucking lights around it, all kinds of shit.
Yeah. Comes with a woman.
Yo, it blows you underneath the table. I thought about building one, but I need something collapsible because I don't have that second room down there right now. I only have that first room, and I'm trying to reorganize that room, so I need something collapsible. I did think about building one. Now, when I eventually have that whole basement, I'm going to knock out the one wall to the left there and blow that out to make it one large room, and then I'm going to start really hooking that shit up down there.
Yeah.
But for now, yo, later, bro.
Take it easy.
Go Packers. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, see you in the Super Bowl, baby.
We're about to be out, too. We've been on. We did a good hour. 50 minutes. 51.
We spent a
52.
good time talking about our childhood injuries. That was fun.
Yes.
And your drunken adult injuries.
Escapades.
Yeah. Yeah, mine were usually sober. But it's all right, man. But we'll be back next week. What the fuck we talking about?
We'll see if shit.
Go Packers.
Go Bucks.
And go Aaron tomorrow in poker.
Nah. Bye.